Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Monday through Thursday. This is general reading, and when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. My Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. You might notice something different behind me. I'm going to be doing some changes with my office. So and since I have this new computer, I did download this program that gives backgrounds. I know you might see a little glitchiness. I'm sorry about that, but I really don't want you to see the background when things start moving around a little bit. So we'll have some fun with these changes, with these backgrounds too. I liked this one. Now, I have posted my longer readings for Aries season, and I did add my introduction onto the readings. I do give you a time marker on when the actual readings begin, but look at the beginning too. You might need to take it into a little bit of stages because it was like, oh, that's a little longer than I thought it would be. Now, I am, I am trying to get caught up. You know that I was having some computer problems last week. I am trying to get caught up with my week readings now. And whenever the long readings are there, they always kind of throw me off too. And I like to have a couple of days in between readings just to kind of give you some, maybe you're saying, oh, come on, Deb, let's get on with this. But I like to have a little bit of time in between readings because I get a psychic flare. So I did my long readings yesterday, and now we're doing these readings today. So I am hoping that they make somewhat sense to you. And I'm hoping that I don't ramble too much. I'm going to try to keep it on the short side. At the same time, I want to let you know is that when I do these back to back, my filters get very, very thin. So in many ways, if you can understand what I'm saying, in many ways, the message is that much purer. So let's see what we have going on, and let's start the readings now. Hello, my Leos. How are you? Well, let's see what we have going on for this week for my Leos. I do feel very energetic, and I'm a Leo too, so let's see if that's going to carry with us. Here we go. Let's hear. And we have 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. The third one's reversed. Let's pull these out here. Glasses on. Let's see what we have for the week for my Leos. First card is King of Ariel. Okay, Ariel is our earth energy. Of course, it's our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Very solid, someone you can touch, and tangible. A lot of times this has to do with your work. This has to do with how you make your money, your passion, your career. Okay, but it's how you make your money. The King of Ariel underlying energy, air. Now, the King of Ariel, the King of Earth, has a lot of professional knowledge, has a lot of, you would say that the King of Ariel is a subject matter expert. You could be called upon to step into that subject matter expert position. You may be called upon to become a consultant in some sort of a job market or in your career or wherever you're working. You may be called to lead some higher projects. If you are looking for another job or looking for a new career, you could be getting the resumes, or you should be sending out your resumes. But there could be calls to actually talk to you about promotions, about possible jobs that are better suited in a higher position for you also. Remember, we have Uranus in Taurus, and that's always about changes in your job situation. You may also be called, there might be something that you, like I said, going back to that subject matter expert, maybe that's not necessarily your career or your work, but you might be called to talk more and more about that, okay? But this is very much professional energy. This is reaching another level of your career, a higher level of your career. This is also receiving extra money because of what you're putting into, what your knowledge is. This is getting paid for what you know, and Leos, this is about you knowing a lot, okay? So, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And like I said, I really get the subject matter expert energy there. And the thing is, you may even be saying, I don't want a job, I'm not looking for a job, and something comes to you anyway. Okay, so here's your next card, King of Raphael. So again, we have another king here, with two rulers. This is, you remember, we are in, Aries, so that's fire sign, and you are one of the rulers. You are the, the lion is the king, or the queen, male or female. Raphael is water energy. Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid. It's very committed. It's very spiritual. And, this is something that's kind of like coming into your place. Again, remember when I said this, it's not necessarily in your job per se, but it's something you know, and you're called upon to bring that out. You're called upon, this could be you mentoring, but it's actually more. It's not just you mentoring, but you being recognized and acknowledged for being almost an expert in your field. It's doing something that you love, doing something that you always want. Well, I shouldn't say always, because many of you have grown into knowing that you had a different path. You're very good at what you do, but this was kind of like, yes, I can do this with my eyes closed, but this is where I want to go. So this is meeting a lot of that. So this week could be, I don't know if this is starting. Well, I'm kind of seeing, remember follow the yellow brick road, and remember when it starts there and it goes around and it spirals and it spirals. Now I always thought, why do you just keep following it? Why don't you just go over there? But it's kind of like this is the start of a really new, big, possibly career change, possibly recognition in your expertise. Okay? I'm getting really that for somebody out there. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. There we go. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. I feel something opening. I feel things opening up for you now, and and that probably in your career, probably in how you make your money. Okay, your last card reversed, the Nine of Michael. Now, nines have a finality to it. Now, nines have a completion to it. 9 is kind of like, let's wrap it up and and put a bow on it. Let's get that package going. Now, Michael is air energy. Remember, I told you air energy underlies both of these kings. Very much wisdom. It is very strategic thinking. It is our Gemini, it is our Libra, it is our Aquarius type of energy. The Nine of Michael worries for no reason. The Nine of the Nine of Michael just basically just kind of like, well, do I, don't I, do I even have enough time? It's kind of like pulling worries out of the box, or out of a, like a magician's type of hat. It's kind of, it's saying, it's not necessarily throwing blocks in your way. I don't really feel that as much as it's just kind of, well, do we have time? Do I have time? It's taking your energy, and it's really not making a really good use of your energy. Okay? Your energy needs to be focused on these two kings, on doing this. This is where, part of you is like, oh, but do I really want to? Do I want not? The thing is, it's going to be what it's going to be, and you're going to do it anyway. So, but we all we're human. We like to, kind of complain a little bit. We would say, and moan a little bit kind of before we actually start getting things done. And then we go, Okay, if I must, I must. Anyway, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So, yeah, this is definitely standing in your power, standing in your, this is stepping up to the plate if we're going to go into, I think, yeah, baseball's about to start, right? I don't know. Anyway, but this is stepping up to the plate. This is, being the subject matter expert, and it's kind of like the Nine of Michael is kind of like, if I must, I must. Here we go. Let's pull one card here and see. This is reversed. Here we are. The Empress. Yeah, this is definitely, when I say standing in your place, this is one of those destiny things. This is one of those karmic things. This is, you're about to have your career. I don't even want to call it a career or your work, because it's deeper than that. It's more than that. Okay? It's something that's just ingrained in your soul and your spirit. Okay, so I know that, for whoever this is, it's deeper than just going on a job. It's deeper than that. So, but the Empress, think of the Empress as part of the universe. Think of that, as what the universe brings back. Part of this, connection with that higher power. All of those wonderful, that wonderful energy that wants to just give to you. And this is that time. It's time now. Now, remember, we're in the new moon to the full moon. This is when we request, because the universe, the Empress, this is Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger. So, where I told you could be hearing about something with this. This is basically just put your arms out and just say yes and receive. Okay? Just receive it. Just receive it. Three celestial energy, but it's also the power of three. Okay, so there is some major things happening. Now, we don't always know, we don't always see, but I do think that we will have a clearer picture. And again, I see like that, again, it's that, following that yellow brick road, and that was on the Wizard of Oz, and like I said, they start here and then go. And like I said, I've always thought when she started with her feet there, why don't you just go over there? No, it's got to start, and it has to, your steps have to follow what needs to be followed. Anyway, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So, something is in the air for you, some major changes for you. I do feel, okay, and that card just fell down. I do feel that it's going to be something that feels good to you also, okay? So let's go on and pick this card up. Blah, blah. Here we go. Wow. Oh, what, you saw that? Sapphire. Oh, I like sapphires. I might have to look and see if I have anything, earrings or something. Sapphire, channeled wisdom, psychic ability, self-expression. Remember I said destiny. Destiny. So I think that this is something that's, this is, again, I see that yellow brick road and spiraling, but you have to take that first step. So my Leos, I like the readings. I like that a lot because, I'm a Leo too. Anyway, my Leos, if you enjoy my readings, please remember to like, share, subscribe, because it does help. As always, my Leos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.